Imagine a conscious contact with God so strong that no matter what you are doing or not doing, that no matter what your kids are up to or not up to, and that whether you've got the person of your dreams or they're just not cooperating, that you are happy, content, and at peace. A space where everyone else's thoughts, attitudes, and actions are beautiful and exactly as they are supposed to be. Well, this is the space where I like to play. My name is Mischa Z, and this is today's Bitch Slap. Join me as I shed light on the thoughts, actions, and attitudes that are causing you pain, and we train our minds to go to the capital S inner self, the joy that is waiting for us, the God within.
Okay, I'm recording directly into GarageBand on this one, and I think that's super fun. And another thing that I'm doing is I'm messing with the mic, and it'll be interesting to see what sounds are caught as I do that. But again, I've got the Shure MV7 mic, and now I'm going on auto settings, and I've selected mic position far with a natural tone. And we could call this episode Take a Couple of Steps Back so that I can move forward. So this morning I was talking about how I had a pretty heavy meditation, and you know, to sum up that meditation, I would say I felt fine after the meditation. Actually felt good. I felt good today, making progress, that illusory progress. But I just wanted to recap the main. You know, it's fun too. I just put it on time on the GarageBand so I can see time movement versus measure. So how much time has gone by. So I won't go on for too long. So to recap, so holy mackerel, so much to say, yet so distracted on how to say it. Meditated this morning. It was heavy. Came out of it, but no buts, came out of it feeling okay in that I'm in acceptance of the current situation. Meaning, yes, I am in acceptance of where I am in relation to being with the summit. And so things I need to work on, or things that, gosh, how to say this? I guess ultimately it became very clear to me that, oh yeah, oh my gosh, I am in full babble mode, which I love. So I recorded 4 sets of notes as I was walking home after the first episode, things to touch on. And one was to start the episode like this. All right, you sons of bitches. I've got it figured out. Here's where I stand. And I am the reluctant hero. That's my archetype. I'm going to go ahead and tell you where I am. Be vulnerable, reluctantly, so the path will be shorter for you. And here we go. I figured out that I need to describe my feelings. I was just thinking, I'm going to tell you why there was a pause. I was just thinking, I should really delete this and start over. But I'm not going to. So first thing, there's 4 things that I need to dial in. And here we go. I guess I'll sum up my feelings like this. I was way far ahead of myself with this whole thing. So and wanting to be farther ahead with this whole thing. So I've jumped in full speed ahead, but there are some foundational things that I haven't taken care of, and I wasn't aware that I hadn't taken care of them. In other words, so much information has been coming my way that now I'm like, oh, I'm missing these foundational things. So one is I need to be able to describe my feelings as they were back 4 or 5 years ago, right? I'm trying. My goal is to provide solutions to help expedite people through like situations. So to be able to do that, I need to be able to describe my feelings more than just broad stroke generalities, like actually literally learn how to label feelings. Second is I need to focus on which of the core desires, pick one of them that I'm going to focus on. There we go. And there's 3 main. There's health, wealth, and relationships. So I need to dial in and commit to which core desire I'm going to focus on. At this point, I'm going to say wealth, but subject to change. And then I need to write down the thoughts that were going through my mind at the time. The thought loops, the mind loops, the thought patterns. And there's 2 types. There's the thought loops of as I'm trying to move away from pain. And that could be, God, I hate my job. When is this going to end? For example. And so start writing down all those mind loops that I was going through. And then the other one is moving towards pleasure. So the two, so like I quit my job, let's say, and now, moving towards pleasure. I can't think of one at this moment, so too bad. And then the 4th thing is nail down the sub-markets and the niches. So I need to pick my sub-market within wealth and then the associated niches within that sub-market. I need to nail down and find some specificity and to be able to talk about those. And that's it. As soon as I as soon as I'm able to dial in those foundational pieces, it will help me, I believe, get clarity on the summit. And actually, I have been doing those things. I'm finally able to nail them down and talk about them succinctly to you now. So it's going to do a few things. One, give me clarity on, what I'm trying to do, what point I'm trying to get across, if you want to say it that way. And then also when I'm building the marketing for the funnel, I'll be able to tell the stories, be able to talk about the pain points, the mind loops that I'm going to be able to help with. And then once I know the sub-market I'm playing in, I can pull my topic from that. And then I've got the niches. I've got my niche and the surrounding niches. So my niche would be the topic. The surrounding niches could be the subtopics. That could be a way to think about it. Or perhaps just the sub-market. I'm going to still work on that, but you get what I'm saying, hopefully. And so it's absolutely a case of 2 steps back. Got to go 2 steps back, regroup, center, get clarity, learn some foundational things, and then I can springboard forward. So, holy Toledo. I bet when I go back and listen to this, I'm going to see it took me about 3.5 minutes of babbling to get to the good stuff. But that's okay. I'm learning, I'm progressing, and I recorded straight into GarageBand, which I think is super fun. Peace out.
Thank you for spending time with me today. As someone who is committed to growth and service to this world, I so appreciate your willingness to come with me, go within, and serve our world through change. If you found value in this podcast and you know someone who can use this message, share this episode with them. Share it so our mission can be achieved one episode at a time. And of course, subscribe so you can hear more.
And lastly, for my free Insider's Guide to Finding Peace, go to belove.media/peace. That's B as in boy, ELOVE.media/PEACE. It's my 8-step guide to finding peace now. It's a super powerful tool. I use it all the time. Check it out. I'm offering it to you for free. Thank you again for listening.